At a certain point, if I have to break your window to get you out of that vehicle to find out who you are, I will. Please don't make me
Is that
do
a threat?
Please.
And that's it. We would have been on our way.
So what if I don't get my information?
We weren't
Then it's
moving at any
obstruction.
point, right?
Then
So
you make
then
it a
what
crime.
happened?
We've been here for
Then you make it a
45
crime,
minutes.
and
So
then
I
you
would
get
get
arrested.
arrested?
If you say no, and you don't roll down your window, I will break your window.
I will film it and I will post it.
Highway Patrol, sir, you were stopped for speeding. Please let me see your
No, I
driver's
wasn't
license.
speeding. Why did you stop me?
For speeding, sir, you're doing 81.
No, I wasn't. I was going 75.
I'm sorry?
No, I wasn't. I was going 75.
But I
You
tell
see
you
this?
what, I observed
That?
you and I verified your speed with my
You want to
radar,
fight that in
opposite
court?
traffic.
Because I
Please let me
have.
see your driver's
No,
license.
nope. I have dash cam right here. That proves I was going
That's fine. You can
75.
take that to court, but it's going to be a warning anyway. But
So
if
this is
you
a
want to make it,
retaliatory
you can
stop
do
because
that.
I did this, right? I did this.
That didn't offend
It's a retaliatory
me at all, sir.
stop,
If you
huh?
feel like that, that's totally
It's
fine.
a retaliatory
but please,
stop,
let me see your
huh?
driver's license.
No, because this is an unlawful stop. So what's your name and your badge number?
I'm Trooper Louis Borja, sir. My ID number is 11810. Please let me see your driver's license.
This is a retaliatory stop. I was going
Sir, I need
75.
to see your driver's license.
What's gonna happen if I don't
Record me all
provide
you
it?
want, but here's
What's gonna happen if I don't
okay?
provide it?
Today I'm gonna find out who you are. You're gonna get a warning.
No,
and
you're
I'll
not gonna
let you
find
go,
out anything
but I
because
need
this is
to
a
see your
retaliatory
driver's
stop.
license.
This is a retaliatory stop right here.
Sir, I need to see your driver's
What
license.
section do you work out of, or sector do you work out of, so I can file a complaint against
You
you?
can file a complaint, sir. I work out of Dallas.
Dallas?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll find out who you are.
Okay,
I'll find
well,
out
you will, because in the warning that I'm going to give you, my name and ID information will be there.
I'm gonna
Please
find
let me
out a
see your
lot
driver's
more. I'm gonna
license.
find out your salary and every single
That's
complaint
fine.
you've
You
ever
can do
had,
that.
all
Yes,
your
sir.
disciplinary actions you've ever had.
Yes, sir. You can do that, but please let me see your driver's license.
No, I was going 75.
Okay, here's the deal. This isn't a TikTok video. You're not going to just leave here. Today I stopped you for a traffic violation, and I need to see your driver's license. Please let me see your driver's license.
So I'm gonna tell you the deal. I'm the one that pays your salary of my taxes. You stopped me because I did this. I was going 75, and my dash cam is recording the whole time,
that's
recording
totally
my
fine,
speed.
Totally fine. Please let me see your driver's license.
Are you gonna give me a ticket?
No, sir. You're going to get a warning.
No, this is a retaliatory stop right here, and I'm not gonna provide ID if I
You
haven't
think you're
committed.
going to get a warning for a retaliatory stop?
So
You know
I can.
what?
You know what? Let me tell you the
did
deal.
Give me the finger. I do remember
Yeah,
you doing that,
I
but
did.
that has nothing to do with it. Your speed was observed well before that. You came over the crest of the hill. You were doing 81 miles an hour.
So let me tell you
Today
that
we're
deal.
finding out some things. Please let me see your driver's license.
Let me tell you the deal. I can only provide my light. No, you're not gonna open my door. That's why I locked it.
You're not free to leave. There's an officer watching you here. I'm going to call for backup, and today we will identify you. I'm going to ask you one more time. Please let me see your driver's license.
Give me a supervisor.
It doesn't work like that. Okay?
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't work like
And a
that.
member of the public requests a
Here's the thing,
supervisor.
would you give me your driver's license?
No, I won't.
Okay,
Give me a
I'll be right back.
supervisor. Give me a
You're not free to leave.
supervisor.
I think it's time for this state trooper to retire. There he goes, ready to call the gang squad, for they can go hands-on, break this man's window, and rip him out the vehicle, all because he wants to give him a warning, and he's not getting his ID fixed.
So, state trooper stopped me because I gave him the finger as I was driving. And my dash cam right here and right here, it's basically recording my speed that I was going. I had it on my cruise control too. Turn off the cruise control so I could slow down and stop for his traffic stop, but he's trying to ask for my ID illegally, and we all know I don't have to provide that unless I've committed a crime or a traffic infraction, which I haven't.
I honestly believe this young man, and it's a good thing that he has a dash cam recording his speed, which I can bet you is why the state trooper is talking about giving this man a warning, because he also knows he's being recorded. Of course, folks, the typical tyrannical behavior.
All right. Now, sir, let me tell you something. I noticed that you've got DV tags on your car.
Yeah,
I did 20 years in the Air Force myself.
good for you.
Now listen, I am shocked that a veteran would react this way at a simple traffic stop, especially to one that you're going to get a warning on.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
So you're shocked because you drank the Kool-Aid when you were in?
I'm sorry?
You're shocked because you drank the Kool-Aid when you were in. I did my time, I
Okay.
got out, and I let it go.
Okay.
That's I let it go
totally
already.
Fine, but here's the deal. We don't act like that. This is a legal traffic stop in which I need to identify you. Very simple. Okay, very simple.
Just run my tags and get my identity like that.
Well, you see, that's just it. I just did. I'm finding that out. But here's the thing. I still don't know that that's you. Okay? So I'm assuming it is, but it's not. Here's the one thing that I'm going to tell you for sure, okay? Everything based on legal and whatever authority the state of Texas gives me. Today, you will be out of that car and you will identify yourself.
No,
okay?
I won't.
That will happen.
Nope.
Okay.
Give me a supervisor.
I've got some cover coming up.
Give me a supervisor.
I will tell you this right now. At a certain point, if I have to break your window to get you out of that vehicle to find out who you are, I will. Please don't make me do that.
Is that a threat?
Please
don't
make me do that.
Is that a threat?
Whatever way you want to take it.
Is that a threat?
Whatever way you want to take it.
I will. Look, let me tell you this.
You can do that. You can do that. Here's the thing. All I'm trying to do is complete my traffic stop, to which at this point will be a warning. However, you're not going to get it your way. Like I'm telling you, this isn't a TikTok video. You're going to identify yourself.
You realize you're going to lose, right?
I might lose, but you know what? I will do my job.
You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose your job is what you're going to do.
If I lose my job, I lose my job.
But you don't care because you don't pay for it.
I will keep asking you politely. Please let me see your driver's license.
Here's the thing. You don't care if you lose your job, if you lose a lawsuit. You don't care.
I have a job I have to do, and if I lose my job in the performance of my job, I will.
You don't care because it doesn't come out of your pocket. It comes out of the taxpayer's pocket.
Let me see your driver's license. That's all you have to do.
Nope, I'm not going to get my rights violated. I'm telling you this right now.
You're not, but you know you could end up in jail today.
Nope.
You're
and if I do, I'm suing the shit out. If I do, I'm suing the shit out of you. We realize that, right?
You can do that. That is within your rights. Yes, sir.
You don't care because it doesn't come out of your pension. It comes out of the taxpayers' pockets. That's what happens.
Let me see your driver's license.
You don't care what happens to you.
You're doing 81.
You don't care what happens to you.
You're going to get a warning. Please let me see.
Let me see your supervisor first.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't work like that.
Yes, it does. And remember,
I'm telling you, this is not a TikTok video. Please let me see.
And I'm telling you, this isn't a TikTok video either. This is real life. This is my life. I'm not going to let you my life. Okay?
That's why hopefully you'll do the right thing and identify yourself.
So you want me to give away my rights to satisfy your investigation is what you're saying?
It's not an investigation. I know you were speeding. You're going to get a warning up to this point.
I have 2 dash cams right here. They record my speed. I have my cruise control.
That's totally fine.
My cruise control on.
You can use that in the performance if you're taking me to court.
Yeah, I'll do that. Let me see your supervisor first and speak to someone else.
My supervisor is not going to come up for this. I do have some backup coming up, but no, my supervisor is not going to come up.
Give me a supervisor right here.
My supervisor is not going to come up.
Alrighty, then I have nothing else to say to you.
I am a legal, trained police officer. I observed you speeding.
No, you didn't.
And I made a stop. And at this point, all I need to do is identify you as a driver. Please let me see your driver's license.
So what actually happened is you're retaliating against me because I did this to you.
Well, you did that, but that means nothing to me.
Yes, it obviously does. That's why I'm stopped right now.
I'm sorry?
It obviously does mean something. That's why I'm stopped, right?
Well, that's why you think you're being stopped. But you're being stopped for doing 81 on a 75.
Kind of ironic that you turned on the lights as soon as I stuck my finger out like this. You turned on the lights,
if
huh?
That's what you think.
Kind of ironic.
That's what happened. But I tell you what, I can only tell you and swear to what I myself did and know happened. Okay.
Here, how about this? I'll present to you my ID, but I'm not gonna hand it to you. I'll show it to you.
You're getting there. You see, it's working. I don't think you're a bad.
No. I'll show it to you. I'm not gonna hand it to you. So you have proof that this is my vehicle. But you can't take a picture of it.
Well, no, I'm not going to take a picture of it when I have to have the number, right?
I know some of you are going to be like, Why did he give his information? He should have not gave it up. Folks, freedom is scary. Fighting for your rights is not easy, and especially when you're facing tyranny like this, when you got this man with a gun threatening your freedom and threatening to break your car window, ready to go hands-on, along with the biggest gang in America, on the way there to help him out. Trust me, I know from experience. On the other hand, I really like the way this cameraman did not physically hand this cop his identification.
Here.
Thank you.
That's as best as I'll give you. You're not gonna get it though. I'm not handing it to you.
Mr. Ramirez, I thank you for what you've done so far. Now, you're one thing correct, and that's the fact that this doesn't need to be elevated. I'm gonna go ahead and go write on my warning, or write my warning. I'll be right back and let you go.
I need your partner's name and badge number.
You're still not free to leave.
For all of you watching, any time a cop pulls you over, lock your door. Lock your door, because they will open it and try to drag you out. The only reason he's writing me a warning is because he knows I'll win. He knows I'll win. I have 2 dash cameras, and they record my speed. He knows.
Involved in this. Let me ask you this.
They're involved because they're here on the scene.
It doesn't count like that. None of them have made any contact with you.
That's okay.
Here's
I still
the
want
thing.
their names and badge numbers.
Do you want to sign this? Yes or no?
First, let me get their names
Do
and
you
badge
want to
numbers.
sign this, sir? Yes or no?
Let me get their names and badge
Okay.
numbers
At
first.
this point in time, sir, you can leave, okay? You have a safe drive.
What happens if I don't sign that?
Nothing happened, sir. You didn't sign it. You're free to go.
09662 08400.
Mr. Ramirez, at this point in time, you're a danger to yourself because you're walking around
Nope.
here on the shoulder.
The highway's
Please,
over
please,
there.
do me a
I'm
favor.
over here.
You're totally fine. They're going to leave now. You've got my information. Do what you will
What's
with
their
that.
name and badge numbers?
Do me a favor. You're free to go. You're free to go. You have yourself a nice day.
So what happens if I don't sign that paper?
You didn't sign it. Nothing happened. You're free to go. You see what I'm saying? You're being
Yeah, you
difficult
escalated to a ticket, right? Because I didn't sign it.
Ramirez, have a safe day. No, it will not. I promise you, it will not be turned into a ticket. You have a safe day. You are free to go. Okay? I appreciate you.
I will get all their names and badge numbers today. I got the license
There you
plate.
go. Have a nice day.
Okay.
Please be safe. Don't stay out here where somebody can run you over.
No, I'm gonna leave right now. Hey!
Then that's fine. But
Is gesturing at an officer protected under the First Amendment? Or does it establish reasonable suspicion for a pretextual stop? Under Pennsylvania v. Mims, officers may order drivers out of a vehicle during a lawful stop. Yet Texas Penal Code Section 38.02 strictly mandates that a driver is only required to identify after a lawful arrest, not merely during a detention, though driver's license laws create an overlapping obligation. While the troopers sought compliance to enforce traffic safety, the motorist stood firm against potential Fourth Amendment overreach. Subscribe to ID Refusal Pro and join thousands learning their rights with ID Refusal Pro.
Said I have to?
Yeah, you don't have a seatbelt on.
I don't have a seatbelt on,
You don't
but
have a
I'm a
seatbelt on.
passenger.
It doesn't matter.
We're not driving. We're not driving.
You're
We're stationed.
You're in the car. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but we're stationed.
Doesn't matter.
We didn't pull off. When we're driving, I have to have a license. I mean, I have to have a seatbelt.
The car was in drive.
No problem.
It wasn't in drive.
The car was in
Look,
drive.
it's in parking.
He backed up.
It's in parking.
He's not like
You know the law, right?
It's in parking.
You know the law?
Huh? No, I'm just. I know what a Tyrant is doing. Something.
A Tyrant. Is
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to disrespect you, but I know
don't care.
what to do.
No, you think you know.
No, I know.
That's fine.
I know.
That's fine. You think
But if
you
you
know.
want to violate my rights, that's fine.
There's no rights being violated
No,
whatsoever.
it is.
There's no rights being violated whatsoever.
Because he's a driver. I know my rights.
doesn't have his license.
You get me?
What does him being a driver have to do with anything?
I'm not driving. You don't need my
Listen,
license.
you're still in the car.
We know our
He said he
rights.
doesn't
Sure,
have his
okay.
license.
You think
We know our rights.
Okay, yeah, sure.
What does he do
Okay.
if he doesn't?
Okay.
So that's why you can't do nothing because I know my rights.
He said he doesn't
Okay,
have his license.
and I'm
He
recording you
doesn't
now
wanna give his name.
because I want to make sure.
That's
What's your
it.
badge number?
You're also
It's
being
fine
recorded.
because that
Yeah.
could be deleted, but mine
No, it
can't.
can't be deleted.
Mine can't. What's your badge number?
593.
What's your name?
Right here,
There's
Marcelo.
no
Marcelo, do you have a card that I could get
There's
for
no,
a complaint?
Oh, you can go to our headquarters.
But you don't have a card? You're supposed to issue a card.
There's no card.
You're a public servant.
Okay, sure, yeah.
What's your name and badge number?
Why Rojas?
And do you have a card?
No, we're not a business.
No, you guys
So
are
we
public
go-
servants. Y'all need
That's
cards.
fine. So that's why you go
Yeah,
to
y'all should
headquarters,
issue
900
cards.
Okay, so 900 Clifton Ave.
900 Clifton
You
Ave.
go-
Okay,
you
that's
contact IA, you make
that's
a
fine.
complaint there, all right?
But just to let y'all know, I don't need to issue an ID because I'm not driving.
So the way
That's
we came here, we came actually
Yeah.
pretty respectful. We just said, okay.
No,
we're
I know
getting
that,
a call.
but y'all try
So
to violate my
wait.
rights.
So let me talk.
Okay,
You're
I'll
asking
let you
me,
talk.
all right?
I'm sorry.
So we came, we're like, all right, like
Yeah.
you guys are here. That's it. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You're blocking the driveway. That's fine.
Okay.
We're getting calls from people who live here.
Of course.
Who are also, the public.
Yeah, of course.
And they asked us like, yo, like this car is parked here. People come in
I
and
understand
out.
that.
They're concerned. That's
100%.
So our job here just to make
Yeah.
sure everything's
But
good.
this is public.
Wait, hold up.
Okay.
So we come, we ask for a driver's license. We're just gonna attach
I
both of
understand
you to the call. Okay, we
Yeah.
spoke to such and such.
Okay.
They're here. They left.
Okay.
And that's it. That was gonna be all.
Okay.
That was the only reason we asked for a driver's license.
Okay.
It wasn't to issue anything. It was to be put in our CAD that we did our job.
Okay.
In case these people also want to make a complaint about us.
I
You know?
get you.
So that was our job.
Okay, that's
I don't
your
know why it
job.
escalated to this point.
To this point,
I would
is
have
be-
literally. I've done this with 1,000 other cars, and
Okay.
we just attach it, and you good to go. Like
The-
that was
the-
literally
the-
it.
all right, can I speak now? The thing is that those other cars didn't know their rights. You get me? He's the driver. He issues the ID. I'm not gonna give ID because I don't have to. This is not a stop and ID state. Although I was in the car, it was not in drive. All right.
It was actually in drive.
No, it wasn't in
It
drive.
was because
It wasn't
even
in
when we
drive.
were walking here, the vehicle was reversing.
It wasn't in drive.
Oh, I put it.
Yeah, so then once we got
No,
here,
no,
that's
no.
right. When he put his window down, he put it in park. So it was technically, but like I said,
It was-
I'm
it
not
wasn't
arguing here. Like I really,
I got you,
like,
but
you
I'm
know,
not
like-
trying to be hard or nothing, but you guys are trying to violate my rights by getting my ID when I don't need to issue an ID. You get me? I wasn't driving, and you guys know this. And that's why he said it's okay, because he knows that he's wrong. You guys know that you guys are wrong.
I can guarantee
You get me?
not wrong.
You guys are wrong. Call a sergeant, please. Call your sergeant.
doesn't-
Call your sergeant. No, call your sergeant.
This is all
Call your sergeant. I'm sorry. Like,
trying to be
I'm
reasonable.
not
I
trying to
give
be
you my
hard headed.
opinion. I don't care.
But
I love
I'm
this.
not.
I don't
I
care
know
if
you
you're
don't
hard or not. It
care.
doesn't
No,
affect me.
I know you don't
That's
care.
what I'm saying. It doesn't
But in
affect
the
you.
in the end,
Okay,
I'm not
no,
gonna
listen
give you
to this.
ID.
This is what I'm
And
saying.
that's all
This is
that's
all
gonna
I'm
happen.
Matt, just
You get
chill.
me?
Look,
No,
I-
I'm not
because
trying to be
I gave
disrespectful
my
to these
ID,
officers.
right?
You can be
In the-
disrespectful.
No,
I gave my
I
ID.
don't.
It does not
Because in
affect
the
me
end,
whatsoever.
because in the
I
end, I'm trying to be
understand, but
respectful
this
to
is
you. I'm
what
trying
it
to talk to you
is
like a
now.
man. You get me? I wasn't
I'm
trying to
just trying
record
to
you
move
tonight,
on.
but
Relax.
once.
Like, I
No,
just
I know.
understand.
You're
I want you to
recording
record me.
too.
Go ahead. I
I know,
look good on camera.
but this is nothing that I'm not trying to like be against you or
Listen,
nothing.
I'm just.
It's just I don't need to give you ID.
I'm here
You
educating
get me?
you.
I don't need to give you ID.
If I want to issue a ticket, I need your ID.
You don't need my ID because I didn't do nothing.
Listen,
The driver's right here.
Let me talk. You're a passenger in the vehicle. You don't have your seatbelt on. That's a violation. I can, whether you're in the back seat, don't talk. Whether you're in the back seat, front seat, in the middle seat, you're a passenger in the vehicle. I can issue a ticket for that. How do I issue a ticket? By getting your name and your driver's license.
My driver's license,
right?
obviously,
You're a
yeah.
passenger of the car. The seatbelt is clearly not on.
Because we were moving.
It doesn't matter. Whether
It
you're
does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
Whether you're moving, whether you're not moving.
Because
but you technically were moving because the vehicle was in
I
reverse.
started
When the
moving it
movement-
once you guys came here.
Okay, so he just
to
admitted
pull
on
off.
your camera that he did move the vehicle.
No, I started to move it. I
he put
literally,
it in
like you
reverse.
said,
He
I put
started
it in
to
reverse.
move it and
Because he
And
thought
I put it in
that we
park.
had
The
to get out of here,
vehicle
but
was still-
then you
the-
came up
the
and
vehicle was still
made
in mo- the
contact.
vehicle
Is that
was
your
still-
sergeant?
The vehicle was still in motion.
Is that your sergeant?
No, it's not my sergeant.
Can you call your sergeant,
Sergeant's not
please?
coming out for this.
Can you call your sergeant though? If we request a sergeant, you have to bring him out.
Bro, just so we
You
can
know
just
this.
move on. Just so we can just move on.
You're making this more
So we could
difficult
just
than what
pass
it is.
on.
Okay, buddy.
We could just move. You get me? That's all it is. I was just waiting for my girlfriend.
Can we get supervisor?
I'm not trying to be hard headed.
Listen,
But
man,
my girlfriend is
you a
right
sovereign
there.
citizen or something?
Huh?
You a sovereign citizen or something?
No, I'm not a sovereign citizen.
Okay.
I'm just a United States citizen that knows my rights, and I respect cops. But
Sure,
you
sure.
just can't overstep the boundaries.
Sure, there's
you
no
get
boundaries.
me? There
There's
is
no-
boundaries.
there's no boundaries
There's my
that
laws.
overstep.
My laws
There's
and
no boundaries that
my
overstep.
laws are my boundaries.
What
And
happened?
my laws are my boundaries.
Sure, okay.
Laws,
They-
you are
yeah,
to uphold
sure.
the law. That's what you
Yeah,
made
yeah,
an oath
and
to.
I am because I
You
was
get
going to
me?
issue you a seatbelt ticket.
A seatbelt ticket for what? We weren't moving.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Again,
The
if
vehicle wasn't in
the
movement.
The vehicle was in reverse. The vehicle.
It wasn't in movement.
Your buddy even admitted to that. So.
It wasn't in movement
Okay,
though.
listen. All right, man.
It's funny.
You know.
Just so we could move on, bro. Just,
But regardless, I just don't have my
we could've
ID,
just done
and I'm not gonna give you a name because I didn't do nothing wrong. You gotta articulate. So, can you get a sergeant out here, please? Because we've been requesting a
I
sergeant.
just want to move
Thank
on,
you.
bro.
We're gonna get a sergeant out here. Let's
It's
see.
just there's
Oh,
there's
what's
no
your
point to
what's your
this.
badge number and name?
It's Konak.
Konak?
643.
643. Thank you. You guys don't have business cards?
No. That's
No?
like a New York thing. I think.
Okay. Thank you.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna get more trouble, man. I'm just gonna get tickets or whatever.
A ticket for what?
Like, but here's my thing. What happens normally if you stop someone? All right, I give you my ID. The passengers in the car don't have ID.
Well, if he doesn't have a seatbelt on.
What
he doesn't have
happens?
one on.
But
what
the car
happens
wasn't
if-
in
wait,
movement,
hold on,
though.
bro. Let me just
It
talk.
does matter.
Get their name, date of birth, and their
It
address,
does matter.
and that's how we attach it through our system.
And that's all that would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, but.
That's why we
don't
asked
do
him.
that.
He asked him, "Do you have a driver's license?" He's like, "No, I don't." He's like, "Do you have a picture?" He said, "No, I don't." He said, "What's your name?" He said, "I'm not gonna give you my name." So you're already escalating it for no reason. When
No, it's not escalating. You guys escalated when you guys asked me for my ID.
that's
You have the legal right to
escalating.
do.
Yeah, that's escalating because this is not a stop and ID state. You guys stopped him. This is his
No, we
vehicle.
stopped
This is
his
not my
car.
vehicle.
His car. We stopped
And
his
either
car.
regardless, they didn't even stop us. We were parked here
It
already.
was an issue, a citation for your seatbelt, but you don't want to
We
provide that.
were parked here
Doesn't
already.
matter. If you're in
It
the
does
vehicle,
matter.
vehicle.
It does matter.
Then find the law where it says that.
It was parked. It was
Wasn't
parked.
The lights were on when we were here.
It was parked. No,
reversing.
once you pulled up,
Yeah, that's when we
once you pulled
and
up,
then-
we thought that you wanted us to move.
I moved to get out of your way. That's when I started. Once you guys
But it
pulled
was
up,
moving,
but
right?
it was
But
parked.
no, but it was parked.
until you guys
It
came
was parked
here.
until you guys came.
Until you guys stopped and
and
made
then
your stop.
flashed
it
out
was
lights
parked.
at us. So
Yeah.
what were we gonna expect to move?
Realistically,
Right? We
that's
thought
all we.
wanted you
That's
to
all
move.
we
Y'all
thought.
wanted us to move.
Realistically, obviously, we were not moving.
It just makes sense.
Obviously, we
it's
were
just
not
a power
moving.
trip. That's all it is. So let's get the sergeant out here and let's see. It's a power trip.
I would be here in the cold for a power trip.
Yeah, you are.
It was not. It was not.
You just told me that you guys pulled away as soon as
Yes,
you showed up.
when you guys showed up
Vehicle's in
again,
motion. Yes.
I could reasonably assume that you want us to move. If you pull up, stop while we're stopped.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Right?
flashed your
I
lights
can-
at us,
I
so
can
we thought you
reasonably-
wanted us to move.
I reasonably,
Yeah, you put that light on us.
Those are called scene lights.
I-
But
yeah.
the vehicle was in reverse.
once you guys, it was not in reverse. It wasn't parked
At
until
first
you
it
guys,
wasn't, until you guys pulled up.
came, parked, and then turned on your high beams. That's when I put it in reverse to move.
But
Because
he didn't move it, though.
again,
He did not move it.
reasonably, we assumed it was in reverse for a second.
matter whether it's
It
a
does
second.
matter.
Okay.
It wasn't. It was in reverse for a second again to pull
we
away.
didn't even move.
To pull away.
And we didn't even move.
On camera that the vehicle was in reverse to pull away, which means the vehicle was in motion.
When you came to do the stop, it was
Exactly.
completely
Okay,
parked.
that's
No. Again, reasonably, when a cop comes to your car, parked. It's not a traffic stop. I wasn't driving.
It wasn't
I was
a
parked
traffic
already.
stop.
You came, right? Flashed the lights. I reasonably assumed. I assumed you just wanted us to move. That's the only reason.
So hear me out. So hear me out. Ready? Reasonably to move, right?
Okay.
So you had the vehicle in reverse to move. The vehicle rolled back. So he doesn't have a seatbelt.
For a second.
It doesn't matter. The vehicle was
So
in
it's a
motion.
ticket for a second to move the car because the police flashed their lights. So I assume I had to move real quick.
So no one said anyone was gonna get a ticket first off, right?
I mean,
So-
that's what we
so-
said. You said a seatbelt ticket.
So why ask for ID if we're not gonna get a ticket?
You don't have your seatbelt
It doesn't
on,
make
so you
sense.
gotta identify.
It doesn't. No, that doesn't make sense. That's when you listen.
So what
Wait,
is
real
what's
quick.
gonna happen
To
now?
identify in this state, I have to be committed of a crime. What
How
crime
is
did
that
I
a ticket?
commit?
I could just move right away.
What
I
crime?
could move right
what
away.
crime did I
you
commit?
You ask me to
though?
move and I move.
Wanted a supervisor? She's here.
Yeah, please. Hello. I'm not trying to be difficult or nothing. They're saying they pulled up because they said that we're blocking the driveway because we had a few calls, right? They said we're not gonna get a ticket or nothing. They asked him for ID. He's the owner of the car, and they asked me for ID.
Well, they're asking for his ID because he was driving.
Yeah, because he was
Not
driving.
because he was driving.
Yeah, because he was driving. But they asked me for ID then, and I told them I don't need to give ID. I don't have no warrants for that. It's just
No, it's
I don't have to give ID because they didn't stop us either. We were in
so listen. Normally, if you were just parked, no.
We were
But he said that the car was going in reverse.
No, once they pulled up.
When
yeah.
he was pulling up, so that means the car was in reverse.
Yeah.
But not even when he was
If-
pulling up.
If
But-
he
He
saw,
didn't stop.
listen, if he saw the lights going in reverse, that means the car was on. when it was in motion. So that means that the car was in motion, whether you were driving in the street or almost leaving. So by law, if you don't have your seatbelt on, he can ask you for ID. Doesn't mean he's gonna give you a ticket. It's just that that's his right. Okay, that's it. Okay, for any occupants of the car. If the car is in motion, everyone has to have a seatbelt. If they don't have a seatbelt on, then you have to give your information.
Okay. So having a seatbelt, is that a misdemeanor or?
No, it's just a Title 39.
It's just a title.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have to identify
So
yourself.
in this state, to identify, you need to be committed. Like.
A Title 39 violation is the purpose of this. Yes.
Like basically of a crime. But that's not a crime. That's a misdemeanor.
No, you're twisting my words. I didn't say a crime. I said a Title 39 violation.
But in this state,
A Title
or in every state.
No. We're talking about Title 39 violation. The seatbelt not being on, Title 39 violation. Which is for anything to do with
Yeah, if the car was in motion.
I just told you. He said the car, and you just said he was going in reverse.
It wasn't in motion though.
Going in reverse is in motion.
Once they pulled up, we were parked. Once they pulled up,
like I said, like you're saying you're not trying to make it.
We wouldn't have been moving. He wouldn't have had the seatbelt off.
But what I'm saying, if your car was
in
in reverse, all you have to do is give your information, and that's it.
So
we would have been on our way.
So what if I don't get my information?
We weren't
Then it's
moving at any
obstruction.
point, right?
Then
So
you make
that's
it a
what
crime.
happened.
We've been here for
Then you make it a
45
crime,
minutes.
and
So
then
I
you
would
get
get
arrested.
arrested?
Yes.
When you pulled up,
If
it
you
wasn't in
wanna-
reverse. You can, your,
All you have to
whatever
do
your dash
is
cam
give
video
him your
will
driver's
show as well.
license.
I don't
We
have a
only put it in
driver's
reverse once
Okay,
you pulled
then you
up,
give him
stopped,
your
and put the
information.
lights on.
That's it. If you don't have a driver's license on you, you
Yeah,
give him
you
your
can
name,
say that, and then,
your
yeah, then it was
information.
in
You have to
reverse, and for a
identify yourself
second,
for a
he
Title
had his
39.
seatbelt
Now it's
off,
up to
that's
him
what
whether he
we're
writes you a ticket or not. Okay, but you have to identify yourself.
Okay. Well, not an hour.
You understand?
Definitely not. Definitely not. Again, we could have
That's
just
all
moved.
it is.
Easy, simple as that.
Like if there were 4 occupants in this car and nobody had their seatbelt, the same thing would happen. Hey, just identify yourself, and that's it.
I gave you my.
So what if I plead my Fifth
registration,
Amendment?
I'll give that. My insurance, I'll give that.
You can fight
No
the ticket
problem. The issue
in
is,
court.
why
This,
do
you have to provide your
have to-
information.
So I
If
can't.
not, you
so,
get arrested for obstruction.
So what you're telling me
I'm the
is
owner
that I
of this
cannot
vehicle.
plead
I
my
have
Fifth
my
Amendment,
That-
and I have
there
to
is-
give my information.
Yes, you have to provide your
I
information.
have to.
Yes, you have to.
Okay.
Yes. That's it.
Okay, nice to know. Just to let you know, I don't consent. I will give you my information, but I don't consent to it. You
What
understand
is,
that, right?
What is your, you don't have ID? Is that
I don't
what
have
you're
ID.
saying? Okay.
But I don't.
Let me-
I don't consent to this. But I'm gonna give you my information. But I don't consent.
What is
You
your
understand that, right?
name? What are your names?
You understand?
I understand what you said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. My name is Matthew. I'm so glad we about to get paid.
Matthew, what's your last name? Matthew?
Ruiz. We about to get paid, bro.
And what is your date of birth?
It's March 9th, 1999.
You ever had a driver's license in New Jersey?
Yes.
Where do you put on sure
You could see it once you look me up. Ooh, we gonna get paid, bro. Qualified immunity and everything. Let's go. I can't wait.
Chill out, bro, because
Nah.
they're gonna make it.
All of it. I got all of their. I got all of their information. It is okay. We're gonna get qualified immunity. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We got all their names. I can't wait. Litigation, boy. I'm bringing this shit to court. They're gonna see. I can't wait. This is a big win. Nah, it's okay. This is a big win for both of us. It's a big win. Let's go. They don't know what they just did. They don't know how bad they just fucked up.
I'm giving you a warning for the seatbelt. I'm not going to give you a ticket for the seatbelt.
Okay.
See, could have been out of here 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
Because the seatbelt ticket will raise your insurance too. That's just the parking ticket. The seatbelt, it's a $47 ticket, but it's no joke with the insurance companies. So
Okay.
I'm not going to do that to you.
You're gonna be able to get both tickets. Whatever.
Any other questions? You have any other questions?
No. This
Okay.
is so stupid.
All right, take care.
All right.
Can police legally compel a passenger to identify during a traffic stop without individualized reasonable suspicion of a crime? Under Brendlin v. California, passengers are legally detained during a traffic stop. However, Fourth Amendment precedent limits mandatory identification unless officers have reasonable suspicion of an independent infraction. While officers cited New Jersey Title 39 regarding seatbelt compliance for vehicles in motion, courts distinguish between driver requirements and passenger Fourth Amendment rights during non-moving or technical encounters. Was this enforcement justified, or did officers overstep clear constitutional limits? Subscribe to ID Refusal Pro and join thousands learning their rights with ID Refusal Pro.
You obviously don't care about my well-being. So it's like, why should I listen to what you're asking me? Where you're telling me what to do? You guys obviously have. You obviously have the money to do this. Bro, 6 officers standing around.
We both have driver's license. Like,
I was refusing to identify self when I told them my name. When I told them my name.
Did you give her your birthday?
yeah.
Yeah. How is that refusing?
She's asking you to step out of the vehicle. That's it.
I'm not stepping out of the vehicle.
It's not gonna
There's
happen.
no reason for that.
No.
I can be detained. Okay, well, regardless, I'm staying inside of my property. Thank you very much. I do not feel safe around you, officer.
Yeah, I do not feel safe out there. You guys all have your hands on your guns. We don't own a gun.
Shit, I don't like that. I don't own a weapon.
That's scary.
I don't own a gun.
That's super scary to me.
Sorry you feel that way, man. I really am.
Because I don't know if you could just pull it out and shoot me. I will never do that.
I have no idea if you are going
I didn't
to use
train to
excessive
do that.
force. I don't know your tactics. It's just.
The fuck, like he's gonna shoot me. I don't even have a gun.
What's the problem, officer?
Or what?
Wait, what? Ask him.
Are you gonna bash it in? Are you gonna bash my window in? Or what? Or what? I want to hear what your scare tactic is.
So give me a ticket.
Go very easy, or you can make it go very difficult. If you choose the difficult route, you're going to go to jail.
You guys already said I'm being detained. That's going to jail. You already said I'm being detained. I already know that.
Bro, I'm not going to lunch.
I'm not stepping out. I'm hungry.
We're not opening the door.
Fine. You can go eat.
No,
But no, I can't. You guys are stopping me.
You just said I'm gonna.
What
You
the
just told
fuck?
me my truck's gonna get towed.
I waited for my lunch. I worked the last 2 hours and on an empty stomach. I can't go anymore without eating. And you guys are stopping me from eating. If I would have brought my wallet, this would have went way smoother because I would have had my ID and I would have gave it to her, but she doesn't want to follow me over to my house so I can give it to her. Same here.
Crack the window a little bit.
Or what?
Crack the window just a little bit.
Is there anything I can say or do to get you to comply with my direction?
Buy me lunch.
Yes or no?
Buy me lunch. Yes, buy me lunch.
Is there anything I can say or do to get you to comply with my direction?
You could buy us lunch,
Yeah.
so we don't have to go home.
If you say no, and you don't roll down your window, I will break your window.
I will film it and I will post it. And I will charge you for property damage.
All right. You're more than welcome to try. One more time. This is the last time. Is there anything I can say or do to get you to comply and open your door or roll down your window?
Be more reasonable. Be reasonable, officer. You work for the public. You are a peace officer. You are not representing the peace.
Be more reasonable.
Like, I don't know what you think.
You're threatening me. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll open it. I'll open it.
I'll open it. I'll open it. I'll open it. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Look at these guys. Psycho.
Step out.
Step out.
Scott Phil.
Step out. What the hell is happening? What are you doing to my brother? Let me film. Let go of me. I didn't.
You're gonna drop the phones and I'm gonna put you in
No,
handcuffs.
I didn't do
You're gonna
anything.
drop the phones, I'm gonna force the phones out of
I
your
was in the
hand.
back seat.
Drop the phone.
Analyzing all three encounters reveals a critical lesson. Understanding the distinction between reasonable suspicion and lawful police orders is paramount. In video 1, the officer receives a C for escalation tactics, while the veteran scores a B+ for maintaining composure during a retaliatory stop. In video 2, officers earn a D for falsely claiming a brief reverse movement mandates passenger ID, while the passenger gets an A- for asserting rights without physical escalation. In video 3, officers receive an F for excessive force and interfering with First Amendment recording rights, while the driver receives a C for prolonged non-compliance after a lawful command to exit. Strategic legal compliance prevents unnecessary escalation while preserving your claims in court. Subscribe to ID Refusal Pro and join thousands learning their rights with ID Refusal Pro. Click the video on your screen now to master your rights in the next breakdown.